Huggy? Is that you, Huggy? Huggy. I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up? If you carry too much luggage, you will become encumbered, slowing you down and preventing you from regaining your stamina. Of course, that's what you wanted to talk about. Hello, everybody. I've come to the realization that since I said no cookie cutter designs, if I find a design already built, you know, like these villages and such, where it's 6 of the exact same structure, I have to go in there and remove all of them. Alright, so I'm gonna do this on the top, and then I'm gonna bend it inwards to make kind of a cone shape. But yeah, I'd have to go in there and make slight changes to everything. Let's see if I can try it. My hand at a circular design here. You're not gonna get totally wonky, just... So this one's very basic. I just did a 2 meter. I did a 1 meter pole, and then I just slowly went in a circle with it. Then I did... I have a pointy thing in this game. Then I did the 2 meter bit, and I did that all the way around. And when I went in, I skipped every other one. And when I got to the middle, I just did a square, and then I rose the ground, place a fire, and then this tube here, so I could vent the fire. So yeah, and then I'm gonna try... I don't know if that's... I don't think we're gonna get a right angle here. Oh yeah, yeah we are. Okay. You can eat another bite. Alright. We'll just look at the corner and click. Click. We haven't built anything too tall yet. I did go back to Gunther's place. I with a little bit of core wood, and I replaced the struts with that, so that his house would just do better. This, yes. I love pushing E to snap. My God, when the game first came out, that wasn't a thing. You had to line yourself up on ladders and line yourself up. You had to sit down below the foundation. It took all sorts of tricks like that to be able to build confidently. And now you just push E and it switches snapping points, and you're like, oh. Now comes the fun part of trying to... Nope, that's... I need this one. This was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Until I go outside and realize it looks like eh. Alright, back to the time lapse. Put a bed on the far side. Shut my door. Even though the roof isn't done. This way I can clear the forest.
You dream you are lying on your back in a meadow, gazing upward at the clouds. Your name is nothing. Your mind is free of thought. But there is a warm hand in yours. In the dream, you are laughing. But when you awaken, you find your face damp with tears.
As I explore and cut stuff down and whatnot, and then put all my storage, day 19, out here, and then once I unlock the cart, I can either grab it, run all the way to town, come all the way back. That's really inaccurate and kind of unfair, but, or not inaccurate, but you know. Or later on when I get a portal, I could just portal it home. Because I got plenty of space inside here. When lining up boxes, I try to line it up to the middle part of the floorboard. Or at least close enough. We all know how much space boxes take up. In fact, once I get another box, I'm going to put one inside to drop off all this miscellaneous stuff. At some point, I'm going to build a town records place, a city records place, or a number of them. Basically, so I can kind of keep a log of who all lives in my town. Because at some point, I'm going to have a repeat name. I know it. And I know that happens all the time. You go to certain places of the world, there's 1,200 Gunthers, you know. Oh, I hear a whole bunch of people. Oh, run. When I first showed up here, there was like 12 dwarves and a shaman, and it was probably a good 20-minute fight. So when you're doing this, when you're fighting huge groups of enemies for the first time, and it'll happen a lot in this game, try not to run. Try to see if you could walk it. Seems kind of lame, I know. But if you run it, you're going to burn through all your stamina. And then when you go to block, you're going to have... I'm like, oh, I got no stamina left. That's not fair. Well, you ran in the in-between. So if you could try and walk in the in-between. Now, if a troll or trolls are chasing you down, I see where running is a thing. Maybe you run away and you go and fight another day. You know, maybe that's a thing. Nope. Oh, no. Wait. I see what it's doing. I wasn't attaching to the bottom. I was like, why does that seem so short? Now remember, there's no, I'm gonna go this way. There are no flat pieces. That totally doesn't connect, but that's okay. That's wrong angle. The hammer. Alright. So that looks like it. Yes. Yes, that's right. I'm gonna go in here and place maybe put a portal here or something. Or here, it doesn't matter. Look at that, all that space I've cleared up. Jeez. Bukeberries can go in there. Da, 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 da. Leave all that stuff going. Because we're going to do with it exactly what you think we're going to do with it. Need to label this house. Yeah, the reason why I use singular bits instead of whole bits is so I can get that halfway piece in there. This would be Graydon the Woodcutter. And if you woodcut for long enough, you for sure will fill all of these boxes. Oh. Alright, so I need wood. Oh look, there's a forest right here on our doorstep. Probably what I'll call it. I'll call it Graydon or Grayson or Graydon in the Black Forest. I think that's why I want to do Graydon, because you know, it's slightly lighter than black. So Graydon in the Black Forest. And for once, I like certain landmarks. Speaking of which, well, I don't trust that log at all. At some point, I'm gonna make a Gozy's graveyard for all the times that I die, and then put little epitaphs of, you know, crushed by tree or stomped on by troll, or so I can remember all the ways that I've died. I know for a fact I won't catch them all on camera, but I will catch the majority of them, hopefully. Poked at by a goblin. Or whatever. Fearlings? I can't remember. Fewlings. I'll get it eventually. Oh, man. Should I put it there or should I put it here? I'll put it here. Graydon the Woodcutter. Pop 1. Because he has a fire and he has a bed. And oh, being a woodcutter in the woods, believe you me, he's gonna have decorations to boot. To boot. And then these are gonna get covered. The amount of wood that goes into this game is insane. Absolutely insane. That looks weird. Maybe if I get my fat head out of the way. There we go. Can I run up this tree and jump? Oh, almost made it. Parkour, parkour. Alright. There's that little bit. Can I literally just do... Yep, and then I come over here, do this corner, get my fat head out of the way, and then find the corner, backtrack it, so I can find the center point, then attach this to that. Trying to figure out how... I don't know how that's going to look like on the inside, but we'll check it here in a second. Probably going to look like garbage on the inside. Oh boy. I mean... I don't really notice it on the inside, really. I gotta figure out how to cover up this middle without it looking completely like garbage. Can we go a little bit? No, we can go a big bit. That almost lines up there, that almost lines up there, but this one's off somehow. Oh, it is off somehow. No, that whole pole is off. Sorry, Graydon, you bugged me. There. That's better. gonna do nothing because I'm out of wood again. Oh, man. The never-ending struggle. I swear to God. Putting little dots of so-and-so lives here, so-and-so lives here. Because when you get to the map, you'd have to, like, zoom way in, and there'd be too many people. No, I won't do that. Speaking of which, look at the world map. I mean, this is actually a good chunk of land. I haven't explored all of it yet, but someday. Alright. Too bad I can't get an in-between shot. I mean... yeah, it looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I wish there were half-seas. Half-sea rifts, you know? Ooh, wait, actually. That doesn't look half bad. Actually, that's totally crooked. I kind of like how that perches. How that rounds out. Then I can, if I think hard enough. Jeez. This roof is a mess, I know. The way this roof is now, I don't need this one. These. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard. Kind of like that design. It serves no purpose and it doesn't really connect to anything, but I like it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Maybe do like again, that piece comes up, this piece comes down. I mean, it adds character. I like it. Plus it blocks that torch. But I do like... that. So, unless a troll chases me down and hunts me for sport, I think that's the end of this episode. I do have some ideas for future things. Like those statues I was talking about. I don't know if I was talking about the last episode or what. I want to do some statues in town near the where the Guardian Stones are. I'm thinking about attempting, and I know I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try, because that's what this game is about, trying things that normally don't work. Maybe. And I want to try to do statues, wooden statues or stone statues of the Guardians themselves. So try to do a statue of Icthyr. Maybe when I get item brackets or whatever it is they're called, try to mount his head on there, because you do get his head. Maybe make up some, maybe have a sculpture park at some point. Because I know you can do a bunch of free, like, it doesn't have to connect to something. That's already in there. That's already in there. Alright. But, yeah. That's what my thought is on it. In fact, if people want to help me out with names, if people could leave names in the comments, that would be amazing. I will try to use as many as possible. But yeah. And we'll start probably left to right, top to bottom. Wood. Huzzah. And then, of course, I need to figure out... I know I'm cold. Where's the road? There's the road. Alright, so I need... I can do this now. It doesn't matter. Do a path. In fact, can I level this out a bit? Maybe I'll... There we go. And then path it. Just go straight. Almost there. Perfect. Man, I never use paths. Hey, and then we put a house right here. Just make it a little bit longer. I never used paths before this series. I never... Not really. Like, I mean, if I pathed to someone's house. So I'm trying to make this lump to the side, so when I get carts, I can just park it here, make it a little cart garage or something. But anywho's, see you in the next one. Good night. Icthyr rallies creatures of the forest, but no. I mean, hooray, free food. I was just collecting a bit of wood back there, and all these things started showing up. So I figured, update. Oh boy. I stock up on so much food. Maybe I should get somewhere where there's not a bush just hovering there. What level is my knife? Is it just one? I don't remember. Oh, I can actually see you coming this time. Yeah, once you defeat Icthyr, though, then they start sending dwarves after you. After you defeat the Elder, then they start sending, like, you know, giants after you. Not giants, Oh, get back here. I want your meat. Oh, I didn't think I'd get him. Yeah! Give me. We'll get a little bit. Just a little bit. I have enough to place another banner. Hail warrior. Uh-oh. What's up? How's it going, Huggy? Monsters will lay siege to your camp from time to time. Strength of arms does not guarantee you victory in these situations. Build a strong defense to weather out the storm. Speaking of which, I gotta work on getting some upgrade stations out here. Although all that boar scraps will help. I put in a banner. All it requires is some dandelions. Yes, I know how janky this looks, but I'm keeping it. And then I put this in for uncooked and cooked food, so that can go in there. But yeah, I've already filled up one. Started working on another. So yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of resin from this location, which is pretty cool. So this is, yep, Graydon the Woodcutter. I'm gonna make, what was I gonna call them? Resner's Resin Works. It's just gonna be a little hut. So this isn't that bad of a hut, but I'm gonna make a smaller hut. Where is he? There he is. And make a smaller hut. Maybe like a little 2x2. Something with a little itty bitty fire in it and bed, and that's it. And then I'm gonna surround it in torches with a few boxes and just put tons of resin there. But I think it's gonna look cool. Oh, I totally. I also remember. I thought this was done. I didn't top off the chimney, so thankfully for the 3 or 4 days in game that it took me to build this place, I had to start stocking some wood. But it never rained, so my fire stayed lit that whole time. Speaking of resin works, if let me grab some of this stuff. Run back towards my house. Put that bow away. When you place a torch, it can hold up to 4 resin. What? Oh, yeah. It can hold up to 4 resin. Fuel 4 of 4. When you place it, it's 2 of 4. So if you're going to be at a place for a while and you want it to look pretty, feel free to fill up some of the torches. You don't have to fill up all the torches, but seeing how that's what resin's for. Speaking of which, I'm going to just start putting resin here. It's not all going to be wood. I did put a little bit of fine woodery in there. Can't believe how long it took me to start getting that first bit of fine wood, and now every place I go to has some fine wood in it, which is crazy in my opinion. But yeah. Alright. Until next time. Oh, that one's a big, angry one, too. Nope. Headshot. This troll is on fire. Run, Gozy, run. Da, 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 run, Gozy, run. You don't need full power. You do need full power for full damage, but I don't want to get squished. He's scary. Go away. Welcome to another update. Oh. Oh. Well, now. Oh, I should have had him smash right here. Or here. Would have gotten that stuff. 8! 8 troll hide. 8. Went from 2 to 8. I'm happy with that. That's amazing. I could eat another bite. That's the other thing I was worried about. If I was going to run out of that. I did kill a shaman. And I did make more arrows. And it realistically hasn't been that long. Ooh, some tin! 310. Can't do anything with it. But hooray, 310. Huggy. Hail, warrior. I am the mighty Huggy. And I like it when you swim. I'm not gonna get this guy. Oh. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna loot him. There's no way. Huggy. Raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work it at the forge. To build a smelter, you will need certain cores. Search for them in the dark places beneath the earth. See, I just wanted to see how long this forest was. You can find little bits of little ruined areas, and they have boxes in them. I think this guy was guarding something, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, it did 510. Oh. That's not really enough for anything. Oh, he's guarding a cave. Let's put... cave. I'm gonna just poke my head in. I'm not gonna stay. It is painfully horrible in here. There, that's why it's horrible. Oh yeah, no. 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 But this arrow is for you, sir. It's got your name on it. I got pretty good penmanship. What do you think? Oh, I can't pick those up. Chuck those. So bukeberries actually do have a purpose. They are so you can empty out your stomach by vomiting. And you think, well, why would I want to vomit? Vomiting sounds bad. Let me get this 2-star here. And it is. Well, you say, yeah, why would I want to do that? That sounds horrible. Well, if you want to get some lower grade stuff out of your system, you can have these rocks and this wood. I can find that stuff anywheres. Literally, it's everywhere in the world. Look, there's some rocks and there's some wood. Huzzah. When I get back to Graydon's, I will attempt to... to make some troll stuff. Nope. Control click. There we go. You can have that. I don't need it. It's okay. I don't need it. I'll attempt to make some troll hides. There's a lot of these forts here along the coast. And do they all have boxes in them? They should. Oh man. This deer is just not having it. Oh. I apparently can't jump that high. Give me this. This. These. Maybe see if there's another troll. It would be really cool if I found the merchant. Wouldn't be able to do anything with them, as it costs like 1,000 gold to get that belt, or 800. It costs a lot. There is a merchant that lives in the forest. Doesn't have to be this forest. Might have to travel to another forest altogether. There's so much blueberries, man. I'm totally cool with that, though. I haven't found a lot of copper. Even if I did, I couldn't do nothing with it. Speaking of which, copper. Oh. Oh, he's still kicking. It's because boy's got a lot of hit points. He's also taller. You notice the taller stars are the taller stars, the bigger, the angrier the elite, the more stars they have. Oh, another cave. Surprised there's not another troll outside of this one. Probably gonna snag these bones for sure. I'm gonna mark this cave. Alright, once something wears off, I'm gonna eat some blueberries. Except for the meat. Once the meat wears off, I'll just eat more meat. This is actually a sizable forest. Glad I built a shack on the tip of... Oh, there he is. Switch to that, switch to that. Let me get a good straightaway here. Where I could run. Let me get my stam back. Let me put this in your big gobby head. Oh, and I don't feel arrested anymore. Well, why not? Yep, gotta get around the rocks, man. I found an OCD troll. Oh! Stand back, then run, then turn around, then shoot, shoot. And shoot. Get hung up on a tree and then swear a lot. And go, why me, God, why me? Oh. Get some stamina back. Watch him flop over. Floppy troll. No. Get some stamina back in case I have to go swimming for stuff. Clank, 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 clank. What? Oh, no. Oh. Well, when you don't listen to my commands. Oh man, that would suck. I'm gonna keep this. Can I do Do I have? I do. Hold on. Grab all the coins and grab some of them though. Coins are worthful. Worthful? Worthful. They're worth a lot, man. Give me every little piece of your coinage. Alright, time to head home. I mean, we got 16 out of 20 leather. It's gonna be dark soon. Go home, make stuff. Exploding deer. Who doesn't like one of those? Let's get more stuff. I full up on weight? Nope. Alright, put that away. Like I said so. Thank you. Thistle. I don't need thistle right now. Yeah. I saw the blue mist and I was like, don't tell me that's another thing. So many deer. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh, I'm wet. I was wondering why I'm so slow. Burning through my stam. Being chased by greylings. Oh man. Just home in time. That's full, that's full. That's almost full. Rocks. Put the ore here because that's all. How much for the troll? Is there a troll hide cape? There is. Oh, I need 10 bone fragments. Jesus. Luckily, I've got more. Troll hide cape. Armor 1. Armor 1. Better durability. Craft. Equip. I look badass. Troll trousers? I'll make troll trousers. Armor 6. What is mine at? It's 4. That's better. Craft. Plus it makes you sneaky. Later on you get, I believe it's bronze? Oh man, I need more chests. Famous last words, I need more stuff, man. I can go in there. I need to make a journey home with stuff. Having multiple of the same does not give you a higher number. It just doesn't. 8 and 25. That's better than raspberries. That one I actually need as food. Then I put some tin here and stone here. I also got 2 piles of stone, and I'll probably just keep piling it up there. There's nothing bad against piling it up. But I'm gonna run some of this stuff home. Let's do a Do a sleepy do. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Half expected. I always see the white of that birch.
You lie on the battlefield, dreaming eyes turned upward to a sky veiled by smoke. The calls of your warriors grow fainter and your eyes close for a second time. Great talons slide beneath you and you feel yourself rising, lifted from your body like a babe from its crib.
And think it's like a troll or a dwarf or somebody's just chilling in the window. Somebody's chilling in the window. Somebody's creepy in the window looking at me. Oh no.